What is up YouTube? Ruben here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install Windows Longhorn Build 4051 in VirtualBox. Now Build 4051 is a Milestone 7 build of Windows Longhorn, which will later become Windows Vista. And this is pretty much one of the first operating systems to support WinFS. So without further ado, let's go and get this started. So we're going to click on New and type in Windows Longhorn Build 4051. And you're going to set it to Windows XP 32-bit and then hit Next. Then Next, Create, Next, Create. Now before we go to the settings, the first thing you need is VirtualBox, and the second thing you need is the ISO from Windows PC. So we'll click on Settings, Storage, click on the empty disk, and you're going to look for the ISO, which is going to be in Windows Vista, Betas, Pre-Reset, 4051, and it should be in here, no BIOS date required. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Start, and then we should be greeted with the installation. Now before somebody asks, this is pretty much my first video tutorial on a Longhorn build. So, and I do have build 3683, which I'll do that after that. As you can see, we're starting up the Windows pre-installation environment, which also means it's using a WIM format. But I think it's still like i386. So, as you can see, just booted into Windows Longhorn. And it's gonna flicker for at least a second, and then it's gonna start setup. This might take a while. As you can see, we're gonna click on continue, and now you're gonna type in your product key, which should come with the actual 7-zip file. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter in the product key, so I'll be back. Once that's done, then you're gonna accept the license terms by hitting yes and then hitting continue, and then you click on continue. BIOS date will be in the description in case that you need it, but it's in evaluation mode. And we're going to change the computer name as Longhorn 4051. And then hit continue. And now we're going to hit continue. It should be this unallocated space, and then hit continue. And now it's going to copy files. So what I do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Alright, we're going to get to that first restart point, so let's go ahead and hit finish. And then it's going to restart now. So we're going to let that set, and then it's going to restart. So here we go. And do not hit any key to boot from the CD, otherwise you will go through a constant loop. So as you can see, it says Microsoft Windows codename Longhorn. So we're going to let that sit, and then it should bring us to the next phase of setup. So I'm going to wait here, and then it should bring us to the next step. As you can see, please wait while Windows prepares to start. And then, as you can see, it literally says build 4051, and now it's going to start setup. And now it's going to detect the computer's hardware. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Alright, we just made it to the end of the second phase, so now we're on a restart for, and once again, do not hit any key to boot from the CD or DVD, otherwise you'll go to a constant loop. So as you can see, we're restarting Windows Longhorn Build 4051. Once again saying Windows Longhorn, and now as you can see, once again Build 4051. And now please wait. Now it's going to wait for anything that's shown here. DIMS and such, and as you can see, we just made it to the desktop, or at least the desktop wallpaper, I assume. It took a long time to actually detect all the hardware, and after sitting there, well, we're in the final phase, I presume. So, we're at the desktop, or well, the desktop background to be exact. This might take a long time to actually load, so as you can see, we might be getting to another restart point, I presume. Nope. I believe we're heading into the desktop. Yup. I see the recycle bin show up. So we're just gonna let it sit here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the desktop to show up, so I'll be back. And here we are, we're at the desktop. The taskbar finally loaded up. Sorry for the dogs barking once more, but again, we have dogs inside, so enough of that. We got the sidebar, we got pretty much everything set up, so I'm going to click on Start, Run, and we're going to type in WinVer. And you should see that we're running Windows Longhorn Build 4051. So that's it, folks. Thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and also follow me on Twitter at RibbonUpProducer17. Or you can also follow me on Instagram at RibbonUpTransitFan. So, I'll see you next time.